Hey everybody, Vegas Breaker back with you, breaking down the Week 13 games for Sunday. Up next, we do have the Colts 3-8 versus the Jaguars 7-4. Both teams coming off of a loss. Indianapolis versus Tennessee, tight game 2016. Could have been a good one to watch, even though it was against the Colts. But at least they kept it tight. Jaguars disappointing loss versus Arizona, 24-27. This case, you, Gabbert did have him wondering if they made a quarterback error by changing him. He did get payback, but of course, we all know that's not the case. Must have been sweet revenge for him though, so do give it to him there. Having said that, the line did open up in the Jaguars' favor by 8.5 points, over and under at 40. Having said that, the numbers don't even match up. For example, in Indianapolis, points per game is 17 versus 28 allowed. Huge difference on the underside. And the Jaguars do have a good over. They have 24 allowed versus 24 points per game versus 14 allowed. All right. Having said that, the Colts rely heavily on their passing game, where you compare 230 yards versus 95 for a total of 325 offensive yards versus 280 versus 398 allowed. So also a bad negative there. Jaguars do have better numbers, 369 versus only 302 allowed. Isn't that great? But it's good. They should take it. One of the defenses that sacks the most in the NFL. They did take the loss last week, but are 4-1 in their last 5, versus the Colts, which are actually 1-4 in the last 5. Having said that, of course, I will go ahead and go with the Jaguars again. They disappointed me last week. They should be able to cover the 8.5. If you do want to buy a point and a half, have it by a touchdown, I would recommend it. But if not, they should still cover that 8.5. It's only that low because they lost to Arizona. But that line should have been actually way more, maybe by 2 touchdowns. But I'll take the 8.5 at home. Jaguars should get it. They know the importance of winning as far as positioning in the playoffs and all that, and even making the playoffs, because they do have a chance of not making it if they just get in a losing streak. But they should be able to bounce back. Great game to bounce back in versus the Colts. So that's my pick. Hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please like and subscribe. And good luck with this, everybody.